Hey, it's your Lifestylist K, your secure woman mentor, and welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about recognizing when you are dealing with a partner that is secretly in competition with you. Now, I want you to understand that this could be universal, meaning that it could be a partner, a good friend, a coworker, a parent, a relative, right? So let's dive in.
Believe in strangers for help. Don't dwell upon this thought right now.
First, I want to say I don't think this is a conversation that we have often, and I think it does need to be talked about. When you have a partner, someone that you're in love with that is secretly in competition with you, I think we have the conversation more when it's a friend that is in competition with you and you don't realize it. But it also happens in relationships. And a lot of times we just don't even realize it until later on when the relationship is probably over. Because usually relationships where someone is secretly in competition with you, they don't last. So the first thing when you notice that your partner or whoever you place in the blank, your blank, pay attention to when they are undermining or attempting to one up you. You know what that looks like. And I know you probably have had a thought or that look you get when you are talking about something that you have achieved or have done, and then this person tries to come and one up you, and you're like, that was weird, right? You have that moment of, what was that about? More than likely, if you've ever had that type of experience, you are dealing with someone who's secretly in competition with you. And you want to pay attention to how often they do that, the pattern of them undermining or one upping you. You'll notice that your partner, friend, parent might try to undermine you or subtly outshine you, attempt to outshine you when you speak on something that you're proud of. You'll see it and you're just like, wow, okay. Because it throws you back. You're not expecting this type of reaction from someone that should love you and someone that you love. And when you see these reactions, just know that these are hidden patterns of jealousy. Like these are behaviors that indicate jealousy and competition. So when you see this, just take a mental note. You don't always have to speak immediately about it, but just take heed to what you're witnessing. And as you're taking heed to what you're witnessing, just understand that true partners, true friendships, people who are truly happy for you, they celebrate with you. They celebrate your wins with you. They want to see you win. And it's not a competition because when you win, they win. When they win, you win, right? So just watch out for that. Next, we want to assess the energy in the conversation. You want to notice if the energy shifts when you share your ambition or an idea. Is the conversation suddenly refocused on them? Are they trying to out ideal you, right? You want to pay attention to those because that shows that someone, whoever it might be, is in a space where they are trying to truly outthink you, outdo you, outsmart you in a way. Just always keep in mind that healthy relationships thrive on collaboration, not on competition. So if you're with a partner and you're feeling like you're more in competition than collaboration, then you might want to sit back and really reevaluate the situation that you're in. I also want you to see how they support you. Is there a mutual support? Or when you're needing support, are they all of a sudden too busy or they got something going on? That type of dynamic. Because what you will see in a lot of relationships where the other person is in competition, they lack support. It might start off supportive, but ultimately end with no support at all, because the reality is that they don't want to see you win. Now, as you notice this, as you've taken your mental notes on numerous occasions where this has occurred, you've noticed they're trying to outshine you, outdo you, outdeal you. This is a time where you start to begin to set clear boundaries and really reevaluate the dynamic of the relationship. And when you notice this and you have taken your notes and you have concrete evidence of what they're doing and what you have noticed, this will be the time where you will address it head on. Let them know directly how you feel, what you have noticed, and do not allow them to manipulate you or gaslight you out of what you know to be true. A relationship should be supportive in every way, right? And you notice that it's not being supportive from one side. The person that you attempt to be direct with will deflect, they will manipulate, they will gaslight, they will do something to make it seem like it's not what it is. So, this is why you have to be clear. This is why you have to have your concrete evidence. This is why you have to be in a space of no, I know what I see, I know what I've noticed, and you've done it on multiple occasions, right? When you have set that boundary of, nope, I do know what is happening, I know what you're doing, you're going to have to face this head on. You have to be willing to lose the relationship as well, because it might come down to that. Once you directly address the issue, then you see if things change, right? Because someone could truly be jealous and not realize it, and they might not want to actually be that way. So the conversation is to allow someone to change their actions, their ways, to shift their energy from being jealous. Understand that every relationship should be led with collaboration, effort, support, not competition. If you once and if you address it and you give it an opportunity to change and it does not, you have to start to choose you. You do not deserve to be in a relationship where you feel like you can't celebrate yourself out of fear of how someone else might feel. You deserve to be celebrated just like they deserve to be celebrated. Relationships, no matter what type of relationship it is not a one-way street. And if the relationship isn't going in the direction where you both can be celebrated and you stay in that relationship, you're going to damage all the greatness that's within you. Because what you're telling yourself is no, their feelings, their insecurity, their jealousy is more important than the things that I want to do in my life. And I'm willing to sit at the side, be quiet, not shine in order to be with this person. Being in a relationship, friendship, partnership with someone that is jealous of you is detrimental to your growth. It is not fair to you. And if you feel like that is love, you putting yourself to the side so they can be the center of attention, then there's work that needs to be done within yourself. And that might be harsh, but it's needed. You deserve to shine. And just because someone else is shining doesn't mean that you can't. And they also need to understand that. You remaining in that dynamic will shatter your confidence, will shatter who you are thriving to become, who you're meant to become. It's going to set you back. So if you feel like you're in a situation or know that you're in a situation with a partner, relationship, friendship, with someone who is secretly in competition with you, this is your sign to address it head on. See how they respond. See if any actions are being taken to change. Give it some time. If it doesn't, that is then your sign to walk away so you can continue to grow. You deserve to be in healthy friendships, healthy relationships with people who want to celebrate your wins just as much as you want to celebrate their wins. Don't allow someone's insecurities to keep you from shining as bright as you know that you can.